if you could hold like 20 pounds in your arms.
That was a little slow.
20 pounds.
Be the leader,
Alright. 6 pound cannonball.
Boys, let me be in front. Thank you. It's a room.
Which cannon are they going to fire?
The one that has the
Right here.
S.
I need you to sit down on the line, please. Not in front of it, but behind it. This way, facing me. Behind the line, please.
This is the one that's on the box.
When are they going to shoot?
This way. You can't sit on this side. You have to go this way, please. Sit. We're going to shoot this one right here. You have to move this way. Can't be any
What
closer
are
than
they
this.
shooting? Like rubber cannonballs?
No, they don't shoot cannonballs at all. Sit on the line, please. Behind the line, please. They're going to shoot gunpowder.
That's it. Behind the
Behind the line, please.
Alright, I got it.
Can't sit on this side. You have to
I've got time. I've got 2 minutes on it.
Here they come. Sit. Quietly,
About
please.
10 minutes on it.
They're going to be talking to us. This is a
You guys got to remain as quiet as possible both before and after the cannon is fired. Because Jeffrey has orders to bark both before and after. So don't make a lot of noise until he says the cannon is secure. Feel free to come up along the white line. We do ask tall people to step back and let the short people get in.
look, they put a boat out there for target practice.
It's an expensive boat for target practice.
Well, he is flying the Jolly Roger.
Good afternoon! Welcome to the Castillo de San Marcos National Monument and this afternoon's historic weapons demonstration. What we're going to be doing for you guys is we're going to load and fire a cannon, but we're going to do it by using the 1740 Spanish garrison drill. Now this is the actual Castilian Spanish drill that would have been heard inside this fort over 265 years ago. Back then, this is part of the everyday life and experience of the soldiers who lived and worked here, as well as the city of St. Augustine. So guys, what you're going to get is a blast from the past. All right, before we get started, real quick safety stuff. I do need everybody to stay behind the white line while we're doing the demonstration. Now once we're done, we've made sure the gun's safe. We're going to invite everybody up. You can come up, touch them, ask questions, take pictures, all of that. Just please wait for us to invite you across the line so we know sure everything's okay. Also, guys, while you're here in the fort, and especially up on the gun deck, please help us to preserve the monument. Please do not sit, stand, lean, climb, dance, or do gymnastics on these cannons and carriages, but especially be careful of the walls of the fort. Everything up here is over 300 years old. Yes, this fort has survived hurricanes and bombardments, the ravages of time. Unfortunately, it's not surviving us. Excuse me. Thank you. The one thing this fort wasn't built to have is about 500,000 visitors every year. And the problem is, guys, every time we come in contact with these walls, we rub away part of that historical fabric that we can never really replace again. So please help us to save the monument just by limiting your contact with it. Now, we go to light this thing off, it's going to make some noise. Yeah. Woo! Woo! I thought some of us might like that part. It's going to be loud, guys. Right before we light the cannon off, we're going to give you a warning about covering your ears, and I suggest you do that. We'll tell you when. Now, back in the colonial days, guys, back in the 17th and 18th century, you got to know St. Augustine, the Castillo de San Marcos, this is not a vacation destination. This is a tiny little outpost on the edge of the frontier, but it's part of the largest empire that the world has ever known. The Spanish Empire back then spanned the entire globe, and that empire was bringing billions of dollars of treasure and merchandise back into Spain every year through the Spanish treasure fleets. But Spain had to defend those far-flung colonies and those treasure fleets from their rivals, the English, the French, and the Dutch. So what they did is they built a series of fortifications all around the globe. You're in one of them now. The Castillo de San Marcos was put here in North America by the Spanish really for one reason, and one reason alone. And that was to try and help protect the Spanish treasure fleets coming out of the Caribbean, because they were riding the Gulf Stream, taking it around the peninsula of Florida, up the Atlantic seacoast, catching the westerly winds from the Carolinas that would take them home to Spain. What that means is every year for about 300 years, a Spanish treasure fleet. 50 to 150 ships at a time, loaded down with gold, silver, emeralds, pearls, all this great stuff, and they're coming right up the coast of Florida. The only problem with that, guys, is we get treasure fleets, what do we get? Pirates! Everybody go, "Arr!" Pirates never did that, but it's still a lot of fun, you know? That's exactly why the sport is here. The coastline of Florida is full of bays and harbors that were perfect to hide in, run out and attack the treasure fleets when they were close to shore and vulnerable. So we put this fortress here to keep them out. But we've got to defend this place. How are we going to do that? Cannons, absolutely, like the ones you see up here now. At one time, there were over 70 cannons on this gun deck. We are talking a lot of firepower. Now, the one we're going to shoot for you, this is a little one. This is a 6-pounder iron gun. What that means, it fires a 6-pound iron ball about the size of a baseball. Hey, give you an idea what these things can do? If we put 3 pounds of gunpowder in this thing, we can hit something as far away as that lighthouse. That's 1.5 miles across the bay.
Whoa, that is a lot.
Oh, and this is a little one. The big ones up here, 16, 18, 24 pounders like on the south face. Now we're talking cannonballs the size of your head, and we can throw them 3.5 miles. If you ever wonder where the 3-mile limit offshore comes from, now you know. You can claim what you can defend. It comes from these guns. But the real secret to the Castillo's success, and the sport was successful. It's been in 15 battles. It never lost. It allowed Spain to hold on to Florida and protect those fleets for over 200 years. The secret were the guys behind those guns. Spanish soldiers were some of the best in the world. That's because they joined the army at the age of 15, and they joined for life. 3 times a week. You got to go through the very drill you're about to see us do. So it's like you guys getting to do your homework 3 times a week, even over the summer, and forever. Hey, you may not like it, but you're going to get good at it. Hey guys, it's like a sports team. The more they practice, the better they get. These guys did it so much, if they could see it, they could hit it. That's what made the Castillo successful. My name's Jeffrey. I'm one of the park rangers here. It's my great privilege to help run this program. But everybody else you see dressed out, these guys, they're volunteers. They used to be normal people like you. They came out, they got excited about our history. They've come through our cannon school. They're wearing wool in Florida, and they're thinking it's fun. Yeah, give them a hand. Well, here comes the sad part, guys. We have one small apology to make since you brought it up. And we're all about historical accuracy at the Park Service. We study the lives of these people, what they wore, what they spoke, how they managed to do what they do. But guys, you gotta know, they won't give us cannonballs anymore. Well, the neighbors get upset. Okay, so when the gun goes off, don't look for a big splash in the water or for a sailboat to sink. That's not going to happen. But other than that, guys, what you're seeing, what you're hearing, you lucky people downwind, what you're going to be smelling is history coming alive. Guys, thank you so much for coming out today to the Castillo to share it with us. I hope you'll enjoy your time here, and I hope you'll enjoy our demonstration.
8 minutes. 9 minutes. Oh, look at that helicopter right there. Oh, battle helicopter. Battlecopter.
¡Soldados! ¡Atención! ¡Rodríguez dispara! ¡Ejercicio! ¡Integros! ¡Santa Pablo! ¡Entre la cuchara, maquillón! ¡Reconozcan si están cargados! Ritira la cuchara! Entre la granada y tapan el fogón. Pasen la granada en el quillón. Ritira la sulegar. Afronten el tagador y pólvora. Entre la quillón. Ataquen.
Oh boy.
El atacador, sulegar. Come non suspected! Dispónganse a poner en batería al cañón. Cañón en batería. Dispónganse para la puntería. Apunten. Siga. Respecto su lugar. Simon, el cubrón a favor. Solo para el fuego.
Bring out the fire. The gunpowder? He'll bring out the fire. And just put it like we hit it. You gotta get it ready. I know. Yeah.
¡Manda fuego al cañón! ¡Alto! ¡Y sopla a la derecha! ¡Camirés! ¡Fuego!
I know, I couldn't use it.
¡Tomen los belongings!
Gather your belongings.
¡Despónganse y atacad al cañón de la batería!
There was no bullet. There was nothing.
¡Trae fuego, batería!
Cover your...
¡Alto! ¡Belongings a su lugar!
Eric, did you get it? Yeah. I didn't. I covered my ears.
¡Entren al sacatrapos en el cañón!
What's that?
¡Pasen al sacatrapos en el cañón!
I'm doing it. I got two pictures.
¡Retiren al sacatrapos!
Got two pictures left. Where would they go in the...
¡Entren en la granada y tapen el fogón!
Over here.
¡Pasen la granada en el cañón! ¡Retiren la granada! ¡Leon! Thank you, George. You're welcome to come up and get a closer look if you like.